So everybody is introducing a new heroic battle pass, which means you guys will need insane amount of materials to upgrade your heroics or your tier 3 gear. And let's be real, you guys don't have enough. I know you guys don't have enough because I barely have enough. So how can you guys gain Unlockstones, Sollant, and Noble Crystals or Growthstones? In this video, I'm going to be explaining every single way you guys can earn these items, and hopefully you guys can take advantage so you guys can upgrade your tier 3 gear and your heroics. So let's just jump into it. So I'm on my character right here. I'm almost full tier 3. I'm lacking a little bit on my, I think it's my chest piece that's mainly missing, and a weapon that I'm not ready to swap yet. But aside from that, I'm almost full tier 3. So let me just explain to you guys how you guys can get all of these items that you need. Now, the first things first we got to take a look at is the unlock stones. We know the unlock stones inside the game is really hard to get. So I'm going to be ranking what is the best way to earn unlock stones. And then I'm going to just go down on the list so you guys can find out the best way so you guys can get unlock stones for your heroics. Because guys, if you guys are upgrading heroics, you want to be using unlock stones. You can check out my heroic videos and guides on how to upgrade weapons. But heroic unlock stones should only, in my opinion, be used for heroics. Now, this is the best place you guys can get unlock stones is All Things Shop Miscellaneous. Here, you will have something called the Adventure Coin Loyalty. And as you guys can see, I can craft up to 700 of this coins, and then I can buy a lot of unlock stones. You should only be using your adventure coins, either it's loyalty or whatever, for unlock stones. Nothing else. You shouldn't be buying weapon or gear. I've been telling people from day one. How do you get these stones? You get them by doing dungeons, but you also do by random matchmaking. If you're doing a random matchmaking dungeons, you can have a chance to get this chest, and then you can get this chest, and then you can get in the epic chest. You get 42 coins, and then from this guy right here, you will make the 42 coins into loyalty coins, and then them into the emergency bundle for Unlockstones. That's the best way to get it. The second best place, in my opinion, to get it is lithographs. Lithographing is a great way to get unlock stones. You guys can see that you get a hella unlock stones from doing lithographing. And not only that, if you guys do lithographing on old gear, which is this, you can also get insane amount of unlock stones. Now, this is not hard to get. Basically, what you will do is you go to your material transportation. Instead of leveling your material transportation to level 5, you will go and do it to level 3. Because why would you do it at level 3, you're probably asking? When you do it at level 3, and then you put the weapon, you have a chance to get the old weapons. For example, this, Carning's Bow. And then you can use that to do the tier 3 lithograph, and you will gain a lot of loot. You only need to get 4 weapons to feed into it. And you guys can like get old weapons that will basically give you insane amount of unlock stones right here. So that's a really great way to make sure that you are earning unlock stones. The second thing that you guys have to do every single week is you want to, if you have enough coins, is buy out the unlock stones from here. 10 per is a pretty nice way to get unlock stones. And then it's doing your weekly battle pass mission, which will give you another 20 unlock stones. And then it is completing your codex chapters. Completing the chapters, of course, will give you a bunch of unlock stones, which is always nice. So make sure you guys look for that. And then it's the mystic portals. You will get mystic keys every single day. If you go to the mystic key merchant, you can buy a mystic key every single day at the summon contract merchant. And then doing mystic keys has a chance to give you unlock stones. If you do the mystic keys and mystic portals, you can do 5 every single day. So make sure you guys do that. Next up, we have the resistant merchant. You guys should have already bought it out if you guys haven't. But if you go to the resistant merchant, you can buy weekly 20 of these packs with 3 in them each. So 60 unlock stones you can buy. If you have special resistant medals, you can gain them by either completing your missions, which is your codex, or you can get them by defeating bosses or just doing a daily stuff. So that is like the best way to earn it. You can also, of course, get it in the Ornate shop, which is the last option. But that is all the ways that you can get unlock stones. So still several ways you guys can do it. But the best way is definitely farming dungeons. If you farm dungeons for the 42 coins and go into the weekly shop, you can get unlock stones. Most of my unlock stones come from there, and that's why I've saved all my currency for just that. Now let's talk about Sollant. The Sollant, it's very easy how you guys can get a lot of Sollant in this game. There's 2 best options, with the third option being decent. Now the first option, you guys have probably heard about it, but I will show you, is if you go to the summon crafter and you craft something called Marins. Yes, if you go to Marin's shop, should be here. You can craft these precious marins with rare marins or whatever. You can get marins through doing objectives, farming open world dungeons. Many ways to get marins. You will probably have some marins already. The main best thing is marins. You can also do it with others like Rubik's and stuff, but it's not really worth it because marins are actually used to grab grow books, so you don't actually need it if you have your skill level 5. But if you have marins, let's say we craft 10 of them. I can craft a lot more, but we'll craft 10 for now, and my skills are already level 5, so I don't need to worry about this. And I'll go to the seller, and I will sell my marins. And now you will see here, I just crafted 10, that's 4 million Sollant. If I sell more, that's 20 million, 21 million Sollant. It's the only way I make Sollant. So I'm just going to sell it real quick. Boom, I'm 40 million Sollant. I can now start upgrading gear. Now, if you don't want to do it, the other best way to do it is farming open world dungeons. So you need your contracts, which is your Abyss contract coins right here. Once you have it, you'll either go to Birkind or you'll go to Crimson Mansion and you will farm it. But before you farm it, extremely important that you go to your battle pass and you buy this thing, which is the abundance fruit. Because with the abundance fruit, you can actually get 30% extra Solent when you farm with it. You should also be using the mastery report too, so you get weapon mastery. But for Solent, you want to be using this fruit. And then additionally, I have this buff, which will give me 50% Solent bonus or mastery bonus. But most of you guys have the apple pie, which will give you mastery bonus. Or there's also certain food for Solent, but if you use just the golden apple pie, that would be best for weapon mastery XP. But there is actually Solent food, which is, I think this crab pie, if I'm not wrong. I think it's a crab pie, which you can use if you really want Solent. Or you have this one too, the Rail Soft Steam Bird. And then additionally, if you can get there, you have something called Black Anvil Weapons that will also give you a Solent bonus of 50%. They all stack on top of each other, so you can get 50% Solent bonus from the weapon. You can get 50% potentially if you have an event food or a special food. That's 100% increase. And then you have the apple, which is going to be another 30% increase, 130% increase. And then you also have guild buffs. If you go to your guild buffs and you have guild skills, you can use additional one for 10% extra. So you can have like 140, 150% bonus when you guys are farming the open world dungeons to get Solent. The extra way, if you guys have done that, is fishing. If you do fishing, you have a chance to drop pouches. Inside of those pouches, you actually have a chance to get Solent. So those are like the best ways to get Solent, in my opinion. And if you do that, you shouldn't be worrying about Solent at all, especially if you can craft the marins. The marins are just absolutely insane. Now, let's talk about the Growthstones, because you need hella Growthstones and you need noble polished crystals to be able to craft the Growthstones. Now, if you look at the craftsman vendor right here, depending on what you guys want, if it's accessory or whatever, or gear piece, you need noble polished crystals or the Growthstones. Now, what is the best way to get these crystals and the Growthstones? Now, the best way by far is nothing even comes close to it. It is the contract. If you guys do the contracts and you pick up your contracts right here at the contract manager, you can pick up these quests. They'll give you 6 per 2 quests. So it gives you 3 per contract. If you have Solution Blessing, it gives you 6 per 2 contracts. It's just faster. It doesn't really give you much. And then every time I pick it up, you can pick up several. You refresh and you pick up again, and I refresh. I pick up this. I just pick up these. The polished crystals. Polished crystals. Polished crystals. Polished crystals. I'm refreshing every time because I'm hoping to get a tier 2. That way I get even more polished crystals. If there's none at that merchant, you can also check this merchant if you guys want polished crystals. But these are the best way. If I finish all of these, I will get like 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 30 polished crystals, that's 30 Growthstones, just like that. Now, you can get more contracts by going to your battle pass. If you finish your battle pass quest, you will get currency, and then you can actually buy more contracts from this guy. So I can buy, let's see, I buy 2 right now. And then you remember I'm out of contracts right now, right? You will see here, I'm out of contracts, I'm on 0. But if I buy them, I use this. And now I can pick additional quests. Boom. So you can buy out the contracts in a really efficient way. And that's basically how I've been able to get almost full gear tier 3. Is by buying contracts and doing this. Now, when you're done this, here are other ways that you guys can get more crystals and Growthstones. First thing is the shop. If you guys check out the Ornate shop, you can buy polished crystals. You see I bought them out, 0 out of 30. and then you should buy out these, because this will give you 25 a month, which is massive. So you can buy out these and that with your ornate coins. And if you don't have any more ornate coins, you bought it out. You also have the resistance contact merchants that I showed you guys already. But inside here, you can go at the bottom. You can buy out the noble growthstones right here. So this is a really good way, or probably the best way to actually get these stones. Now there's additional ways, of course. Don't worry. The other thing is your secret dungeons every single week. You only have to defeat this within 3 minutes. Should be super easy, and you will get. Look how many you get. You get 30 every single week they reset, 30 every single week they reset just by completing them. So that is also an additional way that you guys can get them. And then you also have dungeons. If you guys do your trials, which is either T1, T6, it doesn't really matter. If you do your trials, you'll have a chance to get noble polished crystals. Not a chance, you guarantee almost get them every single run. You can also just do the 4-star dungeons. I wouldn't advise you guys to do these, but you can do them. All dungeons do not give it, as far as I know. So you have to do either this. Simplest way is just doing your dimensional trial for the noble crystals. And this is the way you can basically get it. Also, doing open world dungeon farming, same as Solent. If you guys are farming open world dungeons, if you're burning like estimated like every 40,000 contracts you farm, you'll get about like 10 to 15 noble crystals. Yeah, that's about it. And then last but not least, there is a way to grind. If you've done absolutely everything, there is additional way to get it. If you guys click on your noble crystals, how to acquire, and go to hunting, you will see there's elite monsters and mobs that spawn. If you click here, they will have a red mark on the floor, and they have a chance to drop noble crystals. So that is all the ways you guys can get these different things. It should be very clear and straightforward. Let me know if that helped you guys out. Check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.